What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, and I'm back at it again. You know what I mean? So let's get right on into it. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. Back at Project Lowrider again. It's really nice outside today. You know what I'm saying? It's like around 40ish. You know what I'm saying? In the 40s today, which feel real good in this, you know what I'm saying, neck of the woods this time of year. So, without further ado, I'd like to thank everybody, you know what I'm saying, who subscribed to the channel, you know what I'm saying, and if you haven't, go ahead and do that. And, one more thing, subscribe to the channel, right? Like it, share it, but, if you give a thumbs down, then you from Bumstown. And since you're already a resident, you might as well go ahead and run for president. You feel me? So we about to get into it. What we finna do? What we about to do is we're gonna look and see where we want to put the tweeters at. We're gonna do the tweeters this time. I showed y'all that I got the 6x9s and everything like that. Don't mind the glare. That's what type of day we got right now. I'm trying to think of whether I want to put the one tweeter here and also on the other side of the steering wheel. One tweeter right there. Let me zoom out just a little bit. That look a little better. Okay, one there, or one on that side down there, or one on each side right here. I'm gonna find out where. One thing you want to always remember when you're getting ready to put your sounds and stuff like that in, hook up your sounds first and then run enough wire to that area to see where it sounds the best at. Turn your stereo up, turn it down, do all of that, you know what I'm saying, first before you decide to go ahead and stick them in that certain spot. Because once you got everything tightened down, snug down real good, and these tweeters, they come with some adhesive backs on them. So I'll show y'all that. I might show y'all that. I ain't for sure yet. This is just the first little part of this video, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today or maybe tomorrow. But got some fairly decent news, you know what I'm saying? It's time to car shop again. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna get something, but I am looking again because it's time to get what I want. You feel me? I mean, I love the Lowrider, love Project Kit Trans Am, you know what I'm saying? But it's time to get me some new age power too, you understand? And that's where it's at for me. So thinking about possibly getting a RT Challenger. I did go look at one the other day, and you know, just check it out. It's only a second. Once y'all get done, you know what I'm saying, looking at it or whatever, then we're gonna get back to the actual project and get it in like that. Everything is back. Still looking at rides, you know what I'm saying? I seen this thing a couple weeks ago and I had to at least get a look at it, you know what I mean? And it's in really good shape. The year that I like too, '09, you know what I mean? I mean, they started it up. Wish I could have let y'all hear it, but you know what I'm saying, ain't have enough time. And man, it's crazy though. Seriously. It's got a small leak, so it needs to be fixed. That's why I couldn't get no test drive in. And but they said it's gonna be fixed soon. I don't know. I'm still looking for the perfect whip. And this bad boy is it, you feel me? Regular RT, but we still will make it do what it's supposed to do. It looks real good, really nice. You know what I'm saying? All right, everybody, and just like that, you feel me? It's a new day. This the next day, you know what I'm saying? So, that Challenger, I don't know if I'm gonna go back or not, you know what I mean? Because as nice as it looked, trust me, beautiful car, you know what I'm saying? Inside and out. I mean, I looked underneath that bad boy. I mean, it's got a nice Hurst shifter on the inside, you know what I'm saying? The interior matches the rims and the tires with the little red stripe. The interior is like that. Black with the red, you know what I'm saying? Looking real good, you know what I mean? But it had an antifreeze leak when I went to check it out. So it was really just like, this is the second Challenger I didn't actually personally went to look at. And when I went to look at that bad boy, like literally, I mean, it had an antifreeze leak. The dude was honest about it, you know what I'm saying, on the lot. And which was cool, because a lot of times that's a big thing. If you're going to look for a car and it has any issues, how the person who's selling the car, the salesperson, how they tell you about, you know, what's really going on, that goes, you know what I'm saying, a long way. So I don't know. He said he was gonna get it fixed, I guess, in a few days or whatever. So I don't know if I'm gonna go back, but I'm thinking about possibly just going to another lot and just keeping the search up till I find the Challenger that I want. That Challenger was the right year, 2009. And I like the 2008 through like 2010 or 11. I like those first few years for specific reasons. The front clip and the rear clip and the way that they designed that car is perfect. You know, for y'all that's got the newer Challengers and stuff like that, that's cool. But also, I don't want to take that big old hit on the depreciation neither, because that's a super large hit that you take, you know, just getting one just because it's newer or whatever. So, you know, all I need is the one that I necessarily want. So I might just continue to look for one, but I don't want one that has any problems that I know of from day one when you talk about purchasing something like that. So we about to get into, you know, what we about to do for today, which is, bam, okay, let me zoom in a little bit here. All right, let's see. We got the tweeters, you know what I'm saying? We're going to hook this up today. I done already started, you know, cutting that open. We got our speaker wire. I think this is like, this might be 10 gauge. You don't need that thicker wire when you're running stuff like tweeters and things like that. So I'm thinking that I want to possibly, I'm going to see what it sounds like from right here in this corner here, or I'm going to see what it sounds like right here. So you got an adhesive back on these. There's the little mounting things that they come with to be able to mount them up, and I don't necessarily know if I want to go ahead and mount the speakers up by using the adhesive back or doing the screws. I probably won't do the screws. It's enough things with holes on this truck, you know what I'm saying, from the custom work that was done before I got it. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and use the adhesive backs that come with them. A couple things you need. Looks like it's trash, but it's not. This is actually a wet paper towel already damp, because when you get ready to apply the adhesive, you want the surface to be clean. And we got a dry piece of paper towel for when we done. Got it like looks like a screw or like a pin, but underneath, you know what I'm saying, it's actually screwdriver, 2-ended screwdriver for y'all out there. That's what we're going to use to adjust the amp. I got the amp adjusted just right, but once I add the tweeters, I might have to adjust the amp again. Note to everybody out there, when hooking up sounds, you can turn the amp levels up high if you like a lot of bass, stuff like that, but really I go for what you would consider the clean bass. No distortion. If I turn it up from low to high, I want it to sound darn near just as good. So I don't go for the highest level and things like that. I try to match the frequency and everything of the amp with the overall sound of the vehicle. So let's see, we should turn it up. I know there's some copyright music. I don't really care. We ain't getting paid for this, you know what I'm saying? So see what it sound like. See what it sound like without the see what it sound like. And the amp has already been set at the right level without the with just these two front speakers. We're gonna turn the loud up. Let's see. Man, they be hitting, boy. This thing be hitting though, for real. Outside. That's with the windows up, everything. It sound all right. It's winging, and the amp ain't even really turned up that high. Sounds great. See. Nice little hit to it. All right, so we can get in here. And you can hear the little bit of you can hear the highs from the front speakers. All right, so we're gonna get into it. We got red and black. Doesn't matter what you got, whether it's red and black, whether it's all solid black with the stripe on one of the negatives. You know that you got power, or not power, but you got positive and negative from the red and the black. So we use the red for the positive, black for the negative. Also, what we're gonna do is when we take this out, when you get to installing things and stuff like that, the way you look and see what's what, this is real old school as far as the setup of the wire and everything like that. So look at it from the standpoint, you see any wire typically that has a black line through it, like right here, this green one here, it's got a black line through it, that's your negative. Solid is your positive. So I'm probably going to go ahead and hook it on up to the two existing front speakers that I already got hooked up. Let's see, which ones is it? I think it's, let's see, because I know I got some other stuff hooked up. Hold on. Okay, so that's one of the speakers right there. This is one of the front speakers right here with the white and black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hook up the tweeters to that, and I might just go ahead and run them right here just to see what they sound like. First, I know it seemed like a lot, y'all, but this is the simplest way I could explain it, and you just go ahead and still do positive and negative. Same way here. Negative here with the stripe on it, solid is the positive. So it's super, super simple. Now, it ain't like on a newer vehicle. Newer vehicles a little bit more complex, so we about to hook one up and see where we at. What I'm talking about right here, you're not able to actually see which one is the, hold on one second, let me zoom in on that shit a little bit. Okay, you're not actually able to see what's positive and negative on here because there's no solid stripe, there's no negative. So what you do is, you got gold, use that as positive. If you want to use silver as positive, you could do it either way, just as long as you know which one is going to positive and which one is going to negative when you go to hook up here, and it's still going to translate from here to there. So we back now and got everything hooked up as far as the tweeters are concerned. Look right here, got everything taped up nice, you know what I'm saying, together. Just two channels. I actually went ahead and extended it. I cut the speaker wire that I had. It's like about 2 feet, so I literally cut it in half, just so that if I wanted to run it at a later time over here, get the camera to follow. If I wanted to run it over here, I could do that and just kind of like plumb it off through here, probably drill a hole and go ahead and put it there. But I don't want to drill. I would probably just go ahead and take this stuff off and run the wire like right there, or probably just run it close there so you wouldn't see any wire at all. But what I'm gonna end up doing is, it sounds pretty good, even though you would think it sounds good like right there, it really sounds good to drive here. So in this particular truck, it sounds good right here, so we're gonna run them right here. Now the highs sound way better. Here we go. It's all in there now. Sound good. That's without the subs on. You can hear them highs. Now we're gonna put the bass back in. Alright, let's see. It really be, you know what I'm saying? It sound pretty good now. Nice, it sound real good with the subs in there. Crazy. Alright, everybody, let's see, here we go. The highs, it sounds real good. Watching this video, you know what I'm saying, you might not be able to really hear the difference, but I mean, there's a big difference just in adding those 2 tweeters. I already knew it, you know what I mean, because I've been hooking up sound since I was like a kid. So I mean, that's something that I'm used to. But I mean, it sounds pretty good. Just to let all y'all know, like, you see a little bit of wire here. With today's standards, you don't see anything. If you want that to be cleaned up, because I mean, I'm gonna change this whole little thing. I mean, if you look at this little cheesy stuff that was put on before I got the vehicle, like that little cheap piece of chrome, that's gonna come off. I might reconstruct this. I do also have like a 7-inch monitor that I'll probably end up putting in here, a full little screen, you know what I'm saying, and redo all of this. If I wanted to make this cleaner, I mean, anybody knows you could actually drill a hole. Even with this being stuck in place, I could still drill a hole right here, run that wire through there, and then you wouldn't even see it. But I'm just showing y'all how to do this stuff real cheap on a budget. For the next video, got better speaker wire, thicker speaker wire, and we are going to be rewiring all of this. If you look at this craziness going on here, you know what I'm saying, everything was just mocked up so I could see how it's gonna sound, everything like that. So I'm taking all that out, and then also look at that thing stuck to my speaker. Got the 4-way 6x9, so that's gonna add a whole nother level of high, because we got 2 of those. And so what I plan on doing is getting both of those 6x9s put into speaker boxes, and then we're going to throw them back there with the speakers. I was thinking about actually doing 4 of them, but we're going to see how 2 sound, and it's going to be running straight off the deck. So it might not sound the greatest, but with the box, it should sound pretty healthy. And if not, then what we'll do is we'll go old school for real. Either I'll get an EQ, which I haven't done in a long time, or I'll just go ahead and maybe do a little component piece and get a old school crossover so the speaker can put out the right amount of frequency and sound really full. So there's a lot of different ways you could do this type of stuff. I'm just showing y'all how to do this stuff on a budget. Like I say, them tweeters was like $7 and they sound pretty good for something that you're going to spend $7 for. I mean, you know what I mean? You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. I'm showing y'all how to do this stuff real super cheap. And let's see. That's about gonna be done, you know what I'm saying, for this video here. Appreciate everybody who has been watching the videos every time I upload, you know what I'm saying. And hey, that's about it. I might just go ahead, you know what, I need to put some air in this front tire, but let me just gotta do a switch check or whatever. You know, y'all hang out with me real quick. Put some air in the driver's side tire. Let's see. Oh yeah, she still dance. Oh yeah. Just air in that tire. She still dance though. Alright, y'all, I was actually just testing a couple of the switches. Still can't lift the back of the passenger right, but we're going to end up sending it to the shop, you know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all see a couple of switches in action. And like I always say, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Come back next time. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? And if you have already, thank you very kindly, you feel me? And oh yeah, don't hit thumbs down, because if you hit thumbs down, then you from Bumstown. And since you're already a resident, you might as well become president. You know what I mean? Till next time, later.